Yes, sir. Introducing Bula, regional Asian man from Zim, originally but resting in a SA right about now. Yeah, Bula. Yes, my brother. Enough respect.
Give thanks and praise.
Yeah, can you show me what you remember about your dancehall experience in Zimbabwe, my brother?
Just a rallying experience within the Mandem, Rasta experience, and getting people together. And at that time, it was early days, and so man called the song, built in England, the Mandem, Power Nanikwa, Ravis, Chipanda, and them, and so. And Garikai is them one day, the A1 sound. The other ones had other sounds, scratch in them different zones. And Barry Center, YWCA, was the headquarters then for the A1 sound. And it was just rallying call was mainly rough and tough from the sounds to those bass orientated shaka style kind of dope lights and those things. That was mainly the time of those kind of militant rhythms and those kind of things, rallying call, getting people in Rastafari to a collective together. So dancehall was that action. And then teamed up together with from A1 it moved to the A1 with Stereograph, and Stereograph International, Level Vibes. And from Level Vibes you come into Stereo International, them ways and them kind of thing there. And then it was the clash times, you see, enough clashes and thing on the youth them and the other ones, and dancehall was thing. And then the big clashes them for the dancehall sound, DJs and crew.
Which sound crews or sound system do you remember?
You see, it was mainly the big name was Stereograph. There was many others, but All Star Times, Silver Stones, and those one crew there that run their own different things in different areas. They're all big sounds and big things, but the rallying point for Aina at that time that was based in whatever zones and things.
And where did they used to flex?
Well, the big flex, the clashes was like Harare Center, there by side behind Showgrounds. Showgrounds is the main flexing center. Later date was
in the 80s.
Yeah, past then. Going into the 90s, I think that shifted across now to what is that side there? Enterprise by Pot. East End, what's that? East End side, Bada. That's called was Bada generation.
I mean, in the ghetto.
In the ghetto, it started out in Highfields Wall, Zimbabwe Center, and them kind of thing was the main rallying point now. From we moved from the White Dome in Zimbabwe to Highfields. So Highfields Zone now was then the Dome Center.
Do you remember the owners of the sound systems that used to play, the equipment wise?
Most of the equipment base was a Nigerian built system that A1 started with, then ended with the partially built scratch systems of sound, the tubes and the what, and various ones had different sound. And they came Black Giant, you remember Black Giant them?
And remember Jose?
Joseph, Frontline Sounds, and all them crew there. You see, different crews on the different levels, and Black Giant, and then later date was Brixton Sound was to Brixton, but then written later date is Bass Giant, and then there's some other sounds I might forget, especially like the Kwekwe bass sounds and the what and
which was the Kwekwe sound?
Do you remember the Kwekwe sound there with Ngoni and Bada? There was different sounds. Later came other sounds and other players. The ones that end up was Frontline Sounds, which we used to call them Freddy's Kids or Fred's Indies back sound.
Frontline Kids.
Frontline Kids, and then was a group attached to them, which is Freddy's doing some cultural exchange students, and that come up now from from they was mainly not into the music but more into the theatre.
All right, level Rasta. Enough respect. Give thanks
Right.
for the information. Still, bless it.